With any at-home exercise program, it is important to practice safety first. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Check surroundings for trip hazards. For safety and support, use a straight-back chair, no office chairs with wheels. With or without arms, if possible, place it against a wall for security. Please wear appropriate footwear. Keep a bottle or cup of water close by and take frequent sips throughout the exercises to stay hydrated. Know your restrictions. Follow orders from your doctor or therapist. Listen to your body. If it hurts, don't do it. Make sure you are breathing naturally throughout each exercise. If you experience shortness of breath, dizziness, or discomfort, stop. Call for help if you need it. If any of these activities make you feel unstable, cause you pain, or put you at risk, avoid that exercise or stop. Stretching should not hurt. If you experience pain, try a slower, smaller range of motion or a different foot position. If it persists, stop. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoy your workout.
Okay, today we're gonna do feeling fit cardio. And so let's begin with the march. And take it into a side step here, side to side. If you want to, reach across your body here. And 4 more. And march. So what we want to do here is tap down to the floor. So we're going to tap down and up. If you don't have this kind of range of motion, you're just going to reach down and up. Down and up. If you have the flexibility, go ahead and reach to the floor. If you don't like that, make it smaller, like a little squat. Let's do 4 more. If you want to touch the floor, you can. Hips are back, knees behind your toes. 1 more, and go ahead and march. So let's take it back to our side step, side to side. And reach high and low here, high and low. Four more to this side. And march. And reaching high and low to the other side, side step, high and low. 4 more. And march. If you're not ready for the next move, stay with your march. If you want to here, hamstring curl, heels towards your hips. And let's do a bicep curl here. Four more. Back to our march. And hamstring curl again, heels to the hips, reach across the body. And 4 more. And march. Let's bend our knees here, big swing across the body. If you don't like the arms here with the big swing, keep your arms closer to the body. 4 more. Last 2. And now let's go back to our hamstring curl, heels to the hips, arms up in front. 4 more. Good. Now cross your arms in front of the body, out and in. And 4 more. And march here. Let's go to a modified jack here, going out to the side, stepping in. Alternate sides. Four more. This is our last one. March again here. Now let's take it back to our modified jack. Side steps, arms overhead. If you don't like the arms overhead, you can stay lower. 4 more. 3. Last ones. And march. So if you want a little more here, rather than a march, you can jog if you want to. If you don't like the jog, march. So everybody march here. Now we want to go to the front with heel taps. Heels to the front, little pushes forward. Big range of motion. And 2 more. Last ones. Good. And go ahead and bring the knees up in the center. High knee march. If the high knees don't work for you, keep it lower. If it's okay for your balance here, arms to the side like you're turning doorknobs. Keep your high knees. 3 more. Good, and march. And if any point you need to move to a chair, you can sit down and I'll show you the exercises seated. So let's go back to that high knee march, lift. You can do this seated. 4 more. 2 and 1. March here. So next we want to take our leg to the side, arms go the opposite way. If you need to slow this down, make it slower. 4 more. And last one. And let's march here. So this is where you want to get a chair. So find a chair. And we want to hold on for balance here with our chair. So with your outside leg, circle big away from the body. And keep a bend in your supporting leg. And 3 more here. Good. And now a little walk. And with that same outside leg, circle into the body. As big of a range of motion as you can. And 3 more. And a little walk. So moving over to the other side, outside leg, hold on to the chair for balance, big leg circles. If you need to make it smaller, you can. And 3 more going out. And now let's circle into the body. Big circles in. If you need to make it smaller, you can. And 4 more. Last one, and a little march here. So you can move your chair back away. And now we want to step forward, arms up, arms back. Four more of these. Last one. And let's march here. So let's take a side step once again. Swing your arms low. If you want to, go across the chest. If you don't like that arm movement, you can take it back to a lower arm variation or across the chest. 2 more. And march. So let's go into a V step here. I'm going to slow it down first. Out, out, in. So right, left, in together. And if you want to go with tempo, out, in. And if you want arms, looks like this. If you don't like the arms, stay here. If you don't like the V step, just march. If you like the V step, stay with it. 3 more. Good, and a march here. So we take it back to our side step. No arms to begin with. Now we want to go out with the arms here. Out, in, out, in. 3 more. Now let's turn our palms down and drive the elbows back here. Two more. Good, and march. So if you want a little harder movement with that side step, get a little lower. And with arms forward, row back. Elbows driving to the side. You can get lower to work harder. Works our legs a little bit more. 2 more. Good, and march. So we're going to do a star jump here. What that looks like, leg to the side, arms out, down. If you need to go slower, go slower. 3 more. Last ones. And march. So we want to add on to that star jump with a little tap back. So it looks like this. Right, left, tap back, star jump. Legs to the side, arms wide, tapping back, little push forward. Star jump. Tap back. Take it slower if you need to. Tap back. 1 more to each side. Tap backs. Good, and march. So let's go back to that modified jack here. Take it out, together, out, together. And 4 more. Last 2. Last ones. March in place. And back to our side step, side to side steps, and reach across the body. If you don't like these arms, hold here. 3 more. And a march. And let's reach high to low again with a side step. Four more to this side. And march in place. Deep breath in and exhale. Side step again, reaching high and low. Four more. Good, and march. Let's come with a little wider base with the legs. Big arm swings. Four more. So this time, I want you to turn to the side, and we want to have our fist up here. We're going to step forward and step back. Step forward, step back. So it's 2 steps to the front, 2 steps back. Now I want you to cross and punch as you go forward. 2 steps forward, cross punch. Good. One more of these, 2 steps forward with that cross punch. Good, and face the front. So turn to the other side, hands up here, stepping forward here, forward 2, back 2, forward 2, back 2. We add that cross punch here. If you don't like the cross punch, just do the steps. Two more here. Last one, and take a march here. So one more time, turn back to the side. Our hands are up here. We go step, step, duck back. Step, step, duck back. Step, step, duck back. Step, step, duck back. And march here. And turn to the other side. Palms are up here. Step, step, duck back. Step, step, duck back. Good. Step, step, duck back. One more time. 2 steps. And duck back. And come back to your march. So let's grab our chair again. And as you get your chair, we get in front for a sit to stand. So start in a seated position. And now let's stand and sit. Go slow and don't fall into the chair. Use your legs and hips to slowly lower down. Four more. Last 3. You need to go slower here. Last one. Good. And let's take a stand again and move behind your chair. And behind the chair, hold for balance. Legs are a little wide, and let's do squats here. Down and up. If you don't need to hold on to your chair, you don't have to. And And be sure your hips are back. Think about it as if you're sitting in a chair. Let's do 3 more. Very nice. And walk here. Deep breath in. Big exhale. And again, squat position if you need to hold for balance. Hand on the chair. If you don't need to hold on to the chair, your hands can be free. Hips back as if you're sitting into a chair. 4 more. And last one here. And march. So you can move your chair away from your workout area. One more time. Knees bent, big arm twist. Four more here. Good. So this time, let's bend our knees. We have fists in front. I want you to hook here. Hook with one arm. Hook. One more. Now to the other side. Hook. 2 more. Now come under with uppercuts. Under, under. One more to each side. Good. And big twist here. So now we want to combine the hook and uppercut. Hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut. One more. And other side. Hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut. Good. And now hold your fist up, soft fist in front, and a little bend through the waist, side to side. 4 more. You should really feel this through the waist. And one more time. Hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut. Keep your knees bent. One more. And other side. Hook, uppercut. Last time. Good. And big twist here. Arms wide. Good. Now let's bring our hands in. Small fist, loose fist with the fingers. And let's do that little twist side to side. Feel it through the waist and through the back. A little bend through your knees. Good. And march here. So once more, let's do our heel taps forward, little taps to the front. Three more. Now to the side. Tap, center, tap, center. We have 4 more of these. Keep a bend in your knees. If you need to make it smaller, don't go so far out with the leg. You have 2 more. Last ones. Now we want to tap to the rear. If you want to reach forward, you can. If you don't like that reach, hands on the hips. 4 more. Last 2. Good. And a little march. So now I want you to find a wall without any pictures on it and go ahead and move to that wall. And we're going to go with a push-up position. So our feet are a little bit away from the wall. Hands on the wall. Bend your elbows, leaning into the wall. Then push away. So for a more advanced position, feet are further back. Easier position, feet are closer to the wall. And 3 more. Good, and bring your feet close to the wall. Relax your arms. And this time we want to put one hand on the wall. If you have any kind of shoulder issue, you want to be really close to the wall. If you don't have any shoulder issues and you want a deeper stretch, we can move our feet closer away from the wall. Hold in here. And you should feel a nice stretch through the arm. Good, bend the elbow and move your feet close to the wall. Turn to the other side. So again, if we have shoulder issues, we're really close to the wall. No shoulder issues, we can move further out, leaning into that arm. Good, bend the elbows, step close to the wall. And one more time with that chest press. Hands on the wall, feet a little farther from the wall, and lean in and push away. We'll do 8. Four more. Good, and walking close to the wall and relax there. So this time we want to do a wall sit. So how we do this is to put our back against the wall, and then we want to bend our knees just a little bit with your upper back against the wall, and you should feel this on the top of your legs here. Hold that position. If you want to work a little harder, we can get a little lower on the wall. Keep your back against the wall, don't lean forward, and let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And put your hands on the wall and slowly come up, walk. And we'll do that one more time with our wall sit. So we don't have to go very low on the wall, just a little bend in the knees. Or if you want to work a little harder, we go a little bit lower down. Don't feel like you have to go this way. You can stay in a smaller position, and we still work the quadriceps on the front of the legs. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's walk here. So now let's turn back to the wall, and we want to put both palms on the wall. And now we want to reach up just as high as you can. We're fairly close to the wall here. And then walk your hands back down. This time we want to reach on a V, so reach wide on the wall. Hold at that top position and walk it back down. One more time, let's walk it tall on the wall. Your body is close to the wall. Hold that stretch. Walk it back down. And one more time, let's walk it on the V, wide arms. Good, and walk it back down. So this time what we want to do is come a little further away from the wall. Hands are on the wall here, a little bend in your knees, and then we want to walk down the wall just a little bit and hold that stretch. And slowly come back up at about eye level and walk down again and hold that stretch and slowly back up. And let's go ahead and turn back to the front, and with our shoulder blades on the wall, palms facing forward, let's reach up and down and feel this through the upper back. And we have 2 more. Keep your shoulder blades on the wall. This is really good for upper back strength. And relax your hands there. You can move away from the wall. And again, shoulder blades on the wall. Hands are here. And now let's go overhead and down. Same movement. Shoulder blades stay on the wall. And 2 more. And last one. Good. And go ahead and relax here. Relax your arms, and let's do some big shoulder rolls back. 2 more. And now roll your shoulders forward. So this time, let's take our shoulder blades back on the wall, and with our hands here, go ahead and bring your elbows together in front and back towards the wall. And 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. Good. And relax your arms, come away from the wall, and let's bring 1 foot forward. And as that 1 foot is forward, round your upper body, let your fingertips meet in front. Good, and relax. Bring your feet together. Now the other foot is forward. Fingertips meet in front. Round the upper back and shoulders. And relax. Feet together. And with our feet together here, I want you to do a little circle with your knees. Little circle. And go the other way with that circle. 2 more. And next, let's face back to the wall, and we'll do a calf stretch. So you want to have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and on your back leg, heel presses down to the floor. Now feet together, put the other foot back, heel all the way down, calf stretch here. And feet together. So if you want to move back to your chair, you can, and we want to do some heel raises. So into your toes, back flat. Into your toes, and flat. And 4 more. Last 2. And 1. So this time we want to turn our left foot over like you're turning to the outside, sort of like you're looking on the bottom of your shoe. Turn it over and flat. And 2 more. Good. And now to the other side. Turning your foot to the outside like you're looking on the bottom of your shoe. 3 more. Last time. And 1 more time, let's go up into our toes. And if you can, rock back into your heels, but you do want to hold on to your chair here. Up and a little rock back. If you're not comfortable rocking into your heels, just go up into the toes and then a flat foot. 4 more. Last 2. And last 1. Now let's come with a little wider base here and bring your left shoulder towards your right knee. Hold that stretch. Come to center, and then our other shoulder towards that other knee. Hold that stretch and relax. Stand up nice and tall. Big deep breath in. Exhale as you come down. 1 more time. Deep breath in. Big exhale as you come down. Give yourself a big hug. Thanks for joining me today, and have a great day.